Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
um, as you know, I'm Michaela. This is my fiance, Brian. You can see his awesome tattoo. It's of an elephant.
That's not what I wanted.
Shut
I don't like
up!
this.
Okay, he doesn't want to make a video, but I've convinced him to make one. I told him that I'll give him a really, really long back massage with lotion if he makes a video with me. So we're doing the love tag, but we're doing it together. Um, Sorry if my words and my mouth aren't moving together. For some reason, my webcam is being slower than usual. So, okay. So the first question is, where did you meet?
Um,
Answer it.
Zoomies?
Yeah, we met at. He was my boss. He was my manager.
I met you before that.
That's technically where we met, though.
Okay.
We met at a place called Zoomies. It's a clothing store, or it's like a skater clothing store. He was he was the assistant manager there, so he was my manager. And yeah, so that's how we met. And then technically I was seasonal, but he always says I was fired because associates and managers can't date.
It's because I fired
But
you.
I was gonna be let go anyways because I was only seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our first date. I actually asked him out on our first.
No, you didn't.
I so did. I asked him out on our first date.
No.
I sent him a text message and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight? Let's hang out." And then he said, "Okay, let's go to Chili's." So I asked him on our first date.
I don't think you did, but whatever.
Okay, I did.
I think that it went like you said, we should hang out. And I was saying we should hang out the night before. I said, let's go get pedicures.
Oh yeah, he jokingly said that we should go get pedicures.
That wasn't a joke.
He said that
I
that's
love
what
pedicures.
we should have done that for our Christmas presents for each other, but we didn't do that because we met like right before Christmas. So yeah, our first date was at Chili's, and yeah, that's pretty much all. Where was your first kiss and how was it? Our first kiss. Our
It
first
was in
kiss
the parking lot that night.
it was on our first date in the parking lot in his car. I was sitting on his lap and we were kissing. Um, did you know they were the one? Well, considering the fact that we started saying that we love each other after only 1 week, yeah, I'd say that we knew we were the one for each other, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not even into it.
I don't want to make a video.
Oh, be quiet. Okay. What was your first impression? What was your first impression of me?
See, that's why I wanted to think about him before. I don't know.
My first impression of him was that he was really, really cute. I noticed him before he noticed me. I noticed him a long time before we actually met. I noticed him because I worked because we worked at a mall, and before I started working at Zoomies, I worked at Carter's, the baby clothing store, and it was 2 doors down from Zoomies. So I noticed him, and I always thought he was so cute, and yeah, he was just really cute. And then whenever I actually started getting to know him, he was really sweet. So, what was your first impression of me? That I was a fatty. Remember whenever you actually first met me?
Nuh-uh.
And I was eating that big, huge cookie with the icing in the middle?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, well, whatever.
It's late.
Okay, well, apparently he doesn't have a first impression of me.
I
You thought I was cute, though, huh?
Yeah, I did think you were cute.
Because one of the other managers was telling me, she was like, "Oh yeah, Brian thinks that you're so cute." Rachel, she told me that.
Yeah, I remember that.
When did you meet their best friend? I knew his best friend before I knew him. So, we were friends. And then I don't have a best friend. As sad as that is, I really don't
I'm
have
your
a best
friend.
He's my best friend, so he met himself at birth.
Mwah.
Traditions. We haven't even been together a year. We don't have traditions.
We eat yogurt every night.
We eat yogurt every night. That's our tradition.
That's a good one. I like yogurt. And
Yeah.
do we have anything else? We cook dinner together.
Yeah.
That's not really a tradition.
It's not a tradition. We're actually kind of trying to think of our traditions right now, like what we're gonna do for Thanksgiving and stuff. We're not really sure. Probably going to his family's house, but our first road trip. Would you consider going to the land our first road trip?
We also went to Blend together, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't know if that's considered a road trip. It's only like 30 minutes away.
Well then, yeah, I guess going to the land.
It was like our first real road trip together was like it was last week or the weekend before. Us two and two of our friends went to it's called the land or the land. It's his best friend Bryson's. His family owns some land that's like 2 hours away from here, so we all drove there together. That was technically our first road trip. Who said I love you first? Him. I would never tell a guy I love them first. I loved him already whenever he told me.
I love you.
I love you. But yeah, he told me first. But I kind of sort of hinted towards it because he has an iPhone and you can like write notes on the iPhone. And I wrote him something and I was like, he was sleeping on the couch at my house and I was like, and I was rubbing his back and I was writing the note and I was like, you're just sitting here or you're laying here sleeping and I'm just watching you sleep, rubbing your back, and it's making me like you so much more. And
I still have that.
you do?
Yeah.
Aww. So yeah, but he told me that he loved me first. When did we meet each other's family? I don't even remember.
It's just kind of sporadically.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I met like his mom and I met his dad the day after Christmas. I do remember that. And then I met his mom and stepdad. I don't remember when I met them. I have no idea. And I don't know when you met my parents.
I came over pretty early.
Yeah, it was really early on, I know that, but I can't remember, actually, like, I can't remember meeting him or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was no, like, big thing. What do you argue about? Everything.
You argue about a lot of stuff.
We argue about everything.
The other day, she got mad at me because I took her towel. But I didn't even take her towel. She thought it was her towel.
Because he always takes my towel. Like, because we reuse the same towels. And he always takes my towel, and that aggravates me. Because it's my towel. And, so I thought he took my towel, and I was, like, getting mad at the fact that he took my towel, and it wasn't even my towel, it was his towel, but...
Because she doesn't like to share. You're
stingy.
stingy.
I'm not a big sharer. I'm not. I'm sorry.
You're stingy.
Problem with exes? No. We don't talk to our exes. Do you talk to your exes?
All the time.
Shut up. He only has, like, a few exes. And they're
You talk
douchebags.
about your exes a lot.
You talk about your exes a lot.
No, I don't.
You talk about Becca all the time.
No, I do not.
I talk about his ex a lot. His ex, Becca. They dated for 3 years.
You bring her up more than I do.
No, we don't have problems with our exes.